What up, team? It's your boy Epic Fails on the microphone, and I just want to let you guys know, just want to give you guys a warning that the iBlock has been detected on this enemy. He has an auto blocker because I'm just playing with you guys, but he is blocking a shit ton in this match. So we got Kisame versus myself here, as I missed 3 grabs because Kiba's grab range is 0. It's like I gotta be touching the guy in order to grab him, and he hit me with his ultimate jutsu because there is so much lag online, and that's it's a shame. So anyways, we get into this. As you can see, he has that whole block till I win strategy where he's blocking as much as he can, and then he calls in his supports as soon as he can use it. That way he builds up his team bar fast enough, that way he can hit me with his team combo with the ultimate jutsu. But I noticed that he's blocking all the time, and it's really bad to block Kiba because, as you can see, Kiba and Akamaru together, if they hit you with the Gatsuga, there's a really good chance it'll block break you. Now I also have Hidan here, who I call in, and Hidan is very OP as a support. Hidan and Sakon, like I said before, are, in my opinion, the best 2 supports in the entire game if used correctly. Now I'll show you why later on, a little reason why later on, as he tries to hit me with the support jutsu combo, which is where your support attacks, your enemy, and then you try to do your ultimate jutsu after that. But it's really hard to do that when you're playing online. When you're playing offline, it's easy because there's no lag. And a lot of times you'll see me play online, and say there's a move that is going to, say Kisame uses his ultimate jutsu, right? And I block it, you'll see me use my substitute as well, because I'm so unsure that the block will actually work because of all the lag, that I also use my substitution just to make sure I'm safe. So anyways, we're pretty close on life here, as Akamaru just nicks him. I love that dog. And we try to basically whoop his ass as much as possible, because I know I'm not going to use my awakening mode. I figure because if I use my awakening mode, I actually decrease my chances at winning, because I actually really like my supports that I got going on. So I try to get in close because I didn't want him spamming this shark on me, right? See that shark move that he just did? But I didn't want to get too close if I didn't have chakra. So as you can see here, I run behind my door and I start charging my chakra. So it was like a little game. I was hoping he would just keep rushing me with his chakra dash. That way I can hit him with the Getsuga, but that didn't happen. And we got 9 seconds left, and let's check out and see what happens. And right here is where I lose the match, right there. What happens is he hit me with his shark jutsu thing, and there was nothing I could do. I tried to block it, but as you can see, guys, block didn't work. I pressed block, but it didn't go through because of this lag. This lag is pretty bad. I know it's invisible and you can't see it, but you gotta guess what's going on, like almost 2 seconds ahead. So now I call Hidan, right? And I'm basically, I don't know if you guys noticed, I tried baiting the substitution jutsu on him, so I started shooting items on him while Hidan was hitting him. So that way he would substitute out, and then I can use my ultimate jutsu. I don't know if you guys have seen me do that strategy before, but it works really, really well. But he was actually, well, I wouldn't say he's smart because all he's doing is blocking. But for those of you guys that want to know how to counter annoying Hidans like me, basically, all you got to do is block. So when I call Hidan, the enemy, the best thing, if you were facing me, the best thing you should do is block. And I'm saying this because most people use substitution every single time they get hit, but that's not what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to just block the whole thing, right? Because if you substitute out of Hidan's his support jutsu combo thing there, you'll just fall right back in, and then you're going to have to use your support again, your substitution again, and it just becomes a cycle of just you wasting all of it for no reason. All you got to do is just block the whole time, and if you're afraid that you're going to get block broken, use it once. Okay, let me just explain what just happened right there. Gatsuga has invincibility frames, just like some other jutsus. So when someone tries to use an ultimate jutsu or a team combo jutsu on you, it will actually just go straight through you. That's one thing I love about Kiba's Gatsuga. But I did have to substitute out of it because I used the Gatsuga too early, so the last bit of it actually would have hit me. As you see, watch right here. Hidan puts him in the stun, and then I use my team attack combo because it works so well together. And unfortunately for him, he didn't time his substitution right, so he couldn't get out of it. And I hit him with the team Gatsuga. So, what else did I want to say? Yes, so back to the Hidan thing. When someone calls Hidan on you, block the whole time. Hopefully you don't get block broken. But if you are going to use a substitution on the Hidan combo, I will let you know right now, the best time to use it is when either wait for the enemy to attack while Hidan is going on, or wait for the last hit, that last hit that he just did there. Wait for that one and just dodge that last one, because that one is the one you want to dodge. But other than that, just block the whole time, because it's really pointless trying to Kaori me out of it. As he gets owned by my Gatsugas, because he likes to block, and these are going to block break. Now, it may seem pretty cheap, and it may seem like I can't be stopped with all these Gatsugas I'm actually hitting him with, but I don't know if you guys have actually seen me go up against his sharks. Gatsuga actually loses to his sharks. If I'm not mistaken, if he uses his triangle circle and I use my Gatsuga, they won't cancel each other. Kiba will actually get hit, and the sharks actually win. But unfortunately for him, he hasn't been using it at all, and I kept hitting him with my Gatsuga. Now, Shikamaru didn't go off there, and that's why he didn't get block broken. Another thing, problem with him is that he's using Zabuza, and what he's supposed to do is actually keep me away from him, but unfortunately for him, I was way too close to him, so every time he calls Zabuza, like right now, okay, Zabuza got cancelled that time, but every time he was calling Zabuza, it would miss me, because I was too close. And Zabuza has this weird, the sea dragon thing that he does. It has a weird hitbox kind of thing where if you're in a certain range too close to the enemy, the whole dragon will miss. So he wasn't doing a very good job there, and he wasn't really being smart about his supports. He was literally calling them back like any time like they were back. He didn't try to space himself so that it'll actually hit me or anything. So I took advantage of it, that. As you can see here, I called my door, but his ultimate jutsu went through the door, and I was expecting something like that. That's why I still blocked. Because I've seen anything that travels under the ground, I learned this from facing a Haku, that it'll go through the door. So anyways, watch this out, right? Check this out. So, I call Hidan, and as you can see, he starts using his substitution jutsus to get out of the Hidan, which is the same mistake I'm teaching you guys not to do here. And I just know that Hidan is just going to keep him there for as long as I need him to, and then I just use my ultimate jutsu, hoping that he doesn't pay attention, and he actually used his last substitution too early, and there was nothing he could do against my ultimate jutsu. I hit it, and I win the match. So I just wanted to show you guys how great Hidan is. In my opinion, he's here for the win. But like I said, guys, facing someone, you just need to block that instead of substituting out. And if you're going to substitute out, substitute the last hit. Anyways, I was just trying to show you guys what my thoughts are when I'm playing a match, for example. But anyways, I might put some more up later. Thank you guys for watching, and take it easy.